interesting. I'm being told now we're joined, being joined by Rob Ninkovich.
Oh, special guest?
Rob Ninkovich, hello.
Ninkovich. Are you?
Hey, what's up? What's up, guys?
You sound much more pleasant than you did when you were threatening to fight Mac Jones. What was that about?
Dude, I wouldn't fight a quarterback. Are you kidding me? Come on.
No, you wouldn't fight him.
Get out of here.
You would slap the crap out of him, is what you said.
My dad always told me, if you got an issue with somebody, you never strike because it could be an issue. You just embarrass. So that's like a slap. But anyway, I just was calling in because I know you had the Ninko clip on the impression, and it's all in good fun. Dan and Ninko, we just do a little podcast, have fun, and I guess my frustrations, and this is what the impersonation was, just at a certain point, you just want production, and it felt like it was just constant, over and over, the same. So that's why this, the next season, this next regime of new things to come, I'm excited for Drake May. And I know everyone wants him to start week one.
You're getting Jacoby.
But you're getting Jacoby. But also at this point, you have to make sure that there's a physical element to taking care of somebody, but there's also a mental side of it. So you want to make sure that guy is in a good spot mentally, physically. And as a rookie, I can tell you firsthand, it's a really tough first year, and I can't imagine how hard it would be for a quarterback. So, we'll see what the future holds. But at this point right now, I think Jacoby, having the veteran leadership, put him in there. You see what you got. You're trying to shape up your offensive line. You're trying to create some type of new culture offensively, and we'll find out. But back to the Mac thing. Yeah. It was more so a response to my partner saying he didn't like me, which as an adult, I don't think anyone cares if somebody doesn't like you, right?
That's true. Trust me, Jones. Nobody likes Jones.
No, that's definitely true. It sounded like you cared a little bit.
Yeah, but Jones, does it matter? You got your kids and your wife. That's what matters. That's it.
Yeah.
Everyone else.
Yeah, they don't like me either.
Yeah, but do you know Mac Jones? Does he know you not like you?
I don't. Okay. I don't. I have no idea. I just, because of the way that I was critical, which a lot of people are critical of performances, and when you watch football, and as a former player, you just see the issues that were there, and the I guess body language sometimes, and it just irked me a little bit, especially as a defender. And I think that having a new start at that position was 100% necessary.
Well, if Mac Jones doesn't like people who are critical of him, there's a lot of people that he doesn't like.
Get in line, would you?
I know.
I'm curious about your process for the Mac Jones impersonation. Did you method act that?
You did that a few times.
Was that just kind of off the cuff? Because that is I said this to Keefe. That is an A+ Mac Jones impersonation.
I mean, I can do Bill Belichick too, but. We won't do that right now. No, that was just off the cuff stuff. And it was the reason that I did that is because it was kind of the monotony of, every day we're going to get better. And at a point where you just wanted to see something. And you think about the quarterbacks the great quarterbacks that I've been around. Tom obviously is in a different level, a different category, Hall of Famer. But he had he had a craziness to him, right? A little bit of fire. A little bit of this is some serious stuff right now. And I feel like as a player, you're around guys, you can kind of, I don't know, you see it in practice, you get a sense for, the demeanor. And at some point you got to have the killer instinct. And to be great in this league, you got to have that killer instinct.
Frank Caliendo over here, Rob Ninkovich.
Yeah, seriously,
master of impressions.
What other impressions do you have?
He does Matt Light. I've heard you do Matt Light before.
Matt Light?
Yeah. Rob.
Matt?
Maybe he's getting into character.
Mac?
He's driving under a tunnel.
Bill?
Am I still?
We didn't hear you. We got you.
I thought Mac Jones showed up at your house. He's ready to fight you.
No, here's ready. Matt Light. Hi, I'm Matt Light. And I would go into some type of commercial because that's the only time I hear him in that voice.
Need more than that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But I can't do that on a radio show because I don't know what type of endorsement you guys have right now.
That's fair enough.
Smart. Appreciate that.
That's fair enough.
Company man.
Any message in case Mac sees this? I used to talk to Mac weekly. Any message after your original message to Mac Jones? Any message to him?
No. I mean, my message to Mac was and I said that in the pod. I said, I hope he has a great career. I hope he makes a ton of money. I hope he does great. But this is what the New England area needed to have such change. That's what we talked about, the whole change in culture. And I know that everyone thinks about the last 20 years. Yes, but there's been a 5-year issue here. So trying to find the next quarterback has been the main thing. You know, I know Mac Jones had a great rookie season, but then things didn't work out. There was a lot of different things that had to take place for this team to move forward. And this year especially, you know, the defense is going to be great. You know, you hope that there's some progress here with some of the younger guys that they drafted. And the offensive line, you know, we're going to have to shape that up. You got a new coaching staff in here. And, you know, we'll see what they do this year. I'm optimistic that they can overperform for what everyone expects them to do this year.
All right, Rob Ninkovich, don't be a stranger. You want to workshop any more impersonations? This is the spot to do it. We appreciate it.
All right, see you guys.
All right, thanks, Rob.
Rob Ninkovich is calling in.
Yeah, so if you missed it, I think a lot of people probably saw it. We were talking about it a little bit. I think Greg's show talked about it a little bit too. But so he does a podcast, and somebody pulled the clip of him not only doing a Mac Jones impression, but saying that he would like slap the bleep out of him.
Yeah.
And you're like, whoa, they're coming in hot.
Yeah,
because normally he's not coming in that hot.
Well, he does the podcast with Dan O'Brien, Dan and Ninko.
Yep.
And so he does this podcast, and I guess Dan O'Brien made it very clear Mac doesn't like you, Rob.
It was in response to that.
It's not that he doesn't like us or our pod. He does not like you.
Think I'll smack the out of
He does not like.
Yeah, he's aggressive.
Yeah, like you, he says. Yeah.
That's like game day, Rob Ninkovich. That's not like happy-go-lucky just on the radio, Rob Ninkovich.
I did. No, for sure. I did like that Ninkovich is like, well, who cares? Who really cares if they don't like you at the end? Well, number one, it sounded like he cared a little bit.
Yeah, he sounded a little bit like you were mad. But.
And number two, he clearly does. He's like, well, you still got your wife and your kid at the end of the day. I'm like, they're not. They're not the biggest fans. It depends on the day.
That's true.
So, okay, what if we had to grade his impressions? Because the Mac Jones, I said, is an A+, so I already graded that one.
So I've heard him do the extended Matt Light one before, and it's pretty spot on.
Better than what we got there, where he goes, hey, I'm Matt Light.
Which is my favorite thing with impressions. I forget, we talked about this a while ago. It's like when you say the name of the person you're doing.
Hi, I'm Matt Light.
It's me, Marlon Brando. Like, all right, you don't need to say the person. But I would go Mac Jones 1, Matt Light 2, Belichick 3.
Belichick at the bottom.
So Belichick,
because I'm just going off what I heard there from Matt. The Matt Light needed a little. It needed a little.
No,
more.
Trust me, the Matt Light's good. The Matt Light sounds more like the Belichick is good because he has certain phrases that Belichick would actually say from being in the locker room.
I think I heard Ninkovich bust out the Belichick last week.
Yeah, no, they're all good. I'm telling you.
Show, yeah.
He's a man of many voices.
Frank Caliendo, as you call him.
Hi, I'm Matt Light.
Pretty good. It's not bad.
I mean,
I'll do it again. Close my eyes. Let me close my eyes.
Yeah, try that again.
Good, yeah. Hang on.
Yeah.
Wait for it. Yeah. Well, he's in the tunnel again, I think. Yeah, if you could.
Hi, I'm Matt Light.
That's Matt Light.
Perfect.
He did check out there.
We could
for a
use that
minute.
for ads.
Yeah, you could. Slap that on there.
I think you had it, though. He's getting into character.
He's like, I got to hold on a second.
Hang on.
Hold on.
Hang on. It's a regular Daniel Day-Lewis.
I wonder if he turned around.
Yeah, he turned
like face away from the...
Big breath out.
Like that, I need complete silence when I get into character.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Matt Light.
I think I can just flip a switch like that and be Matt Light.
It's pretty impressive.
No, I can't do that. Not a very talented
Dana Carvey, master of impressions. Wasn't that the turtle guy?
Turtle.
Master of disguise.
Master of disguise. That's what it was. It's not impressions. Master
Not
of
turtle
disguise.
enough for the turtle potty.
That should be our recommendation to Christian Gonzalez next week.
But next time you're on Netflix, just keep scrolling. Search Dana Carvey, just whatever pops up.
You got to see the turtle. The turtle impression is like
Anything not Wayne's World.
Yeah, no, that's legitimately. Those are great movies.
That's true.
I'll give him some deep cut Netflix pulls,
nice,
especially for October coming up, the spooky season.
Maybe
they get some good stuff.
I mean, the way he's going, we might have a Ninkovich comedy special.
That's true.
Like just a man of many impressions.
You never know who's going to call in.
You don't.
Nope.
So
maybe Mac Jones will call in.
Well, you know what? That one I would rule out, but let's see. You never know. He might want to respond.
Yeah.
Open forum.
We make him. You know what it is? He calls in every week. We don't know the impression.
Oh,
so
you guys guess who it is,
right? So you guys,
who are we talking
to
this week?
So it's borderline like 20 questions with his impression on who it is, and at the end you'd be like, "Oh, this interview was with."